Dear friends, today is March 19th and we are entering the fourth Sunday in the season of Lent. And for this Sunday, we have the story of the man born blind. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost. What we have here is the call for a culture of encounter amidst a culture of exclusion. Only those who recognize their frailty, their limits, can build fraternal relationships and solidarity within the church, in the society, or in the family. We are blind in many senses, are we not? The story of the blind depicts the attitude and mindset of Jesus. Jesus meets people marked by illness and disability to heal and to restore them to full dignity. Because he senses the human condition and their sufferings from its core. And here Jesus makes the so-called clean and powerful people to become witnesses of a new attitude, which we call the culture of encounter. The typical example is the figure of the man born blind presented to us in the Gospel of St. John chapter 9 verses 1 to 41. That man, he said, was blind from birth and was sidelined in the name of a false conception that forced him to consider it as a divine punishment. Here Jesus rejects this way of thinking, which is really blasphemous, and carries out God's work for the blind man, giving him sight. But the remarkable thing is that this man, because of what happened, becomes a witness of Jesus and his work, which is the work of God, of life, of love, of mercy. People with this disability often suffer exclusion, isolation, marginalization, which create discouragement among them. But Jesus, on the contrary, makes them active members. The man who was born blind was thrilled with the healing he experienced from his encounter with the man who cured him. He rejoiced in the gift but did not know the giver. Yet he did have the courage to stand up for the one who healed him as the religious authorities tried to discredit the miracle. Jesus seeks out the man and identifies himself as the one who healed him, so the man received more than physical sight, the insight into the person of Jesus. To be witnesses of gospel, we must have a personal encounter with the person of Jesus. The sick or the disabled persons, because of their frailty, limitations, become witnesses of this encounter. The encounter with Jesus which opens them to new life and faith. In Mary, the first major encounter between God and the man took place. She was the initiator of this culture of encounter, says Pope Francis. Let us remember, be it the relationship breakdown, the financial bankruptcy, the repeated failures, God can begin from your nothingness. So, don't give up.